this is where I... Hello, Mimi, how are you doing? This is where I essentially sit down with people that I have agreed to endure the sticky notes of questions that I have prepared beforehand. And I get to personally satisfy my curiosity as to who on earth they are and how they got to where they got and where they're going to go to, and all kind of weird tips and tricks that they've got for everyone, and just in general find out who they are. And without further ado, we shall be saying hello to Sudarezz.
Hello there. What's going on?
Hello, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you doing, Tav?
I'm doing just fine and dandy.
Glad to hear it.
Good. But let's start with the one question I ask literally everyone. Who is Sudarezz?
I am Sudarezz. I don't know how to better describe it. I'm Sudarezz. I am a streamer, a mechanical engineer by degree, and a full-time thick bitch. So
oh yeah. Awesome. And when did you actually start content creation?
When did I start? I started March 8th of this year.
All right. Did you do anything like this beforehand, or that this was literally?
Nope. This is brand new to me. Brand new.
Awesome. And what made you press that go live button the very first time?
The very first time I wanted to stream was when I was watching Achievement Hunter. I don't know if you know who that is, but they're pretty big. They do a lot of YouTube content, and I realized it looks like a lot of fun, them just doing what they love, playing games, making videos out of it, making people happy. So I decided, you know what, I want to try doing that. And then I got into offline TV, Lily, Peachy, Disguised Toast, Scar, Pokemon, all of them. And they also look like they have a lot of fun doing what they do. So I was like, you know what would be awesome? I should try what they're doing. And so I did. I got my full-time job finally when I graduated college. I bought a PC, bought everything I needed. And then I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go live. Let's have a blast.
Awesome. And there's a very big difference, or at least it was for me, between the first time that I streamed and the second time that I streamed, because obviously something must have taken you back to it. So what was that something that took you back to streaming?
Good question. I would say the first time I streamed was a lot of fun. A lot of people showed up. I have a lot of friends that are very supportive. Shout out to Selena in chat and Anna, if Anna's here. But like, there's a lot of people that were supporting me literally from day one. And the first time, I just had such a great experience doing it. It was terrified. Don't get me wrong. Like, it was absolutely horrifying to do, but I still had a great time. I can't deny that. So hitting go live the second time felt just a little bit easier, I guess. It was still kind of scary, and even now it still scares the hell out of me, but it was incredible. Like I wanted to keep doing it. And then eventually there was a point where I wanted to stop streaming. I have a hard time sticking to something. So I really wanted to stop streaming, but by that point I had gotten affiliate. People were subbed to me and everything, and in my mind I was just thinking like, man, we have a very small community, but a community nonetheless, and like we need to keep that going. Like, I can't just, people have like spent money on me and emotes and stuff. I can't just let them down. I have to keep streaming, and now it's become a habit, and I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Oh, it's really wholesome. It's really wholesome of you, but that is actually one of the main reasons why I still carry on streaming, is because I originally started streaming because I wanted to show off my Minecraft world that I was working with Jets on. And
Okay.
the reason why I carried on streaming, is the reason why I'm still streaming today, is because of that small box that is called Stream Chat. Because if it's not for them, I wouldn't be here. Like, they literally make the streams what they are, and it's still something I don't understand. And I think to my last dying breath, I will be trying to understand what people find in me entertaining enough to keep coming back.
I am the exact same way. I always tell people, like, there was a meme on my channel for the longest time where my content was just me punching dirt, because that's exactly what it was. And we would get a lot of people showing up for it and following, and I was like, what is your guys' problem? I'm not doing anything. I'm in Minecraft punching dirt. I'm not even breaking the dirt. Like, why are you guys here?
No, 100%. I'm exactly the same. I think to myself, like, I'm not good at the game. Like, I don't find myself to be a particularly interesting person. Like, why are people turning up? Why is more people turning up? Like, I'm still just me, and I find it hard to find myself entertaining. Never mind others. Like, I love other people, but I try and look at one of my VODs and I'm like, right, this guy's boring. Like,
oh my gosh. See, you think about your own content and you're like, I don't like it. I can't do it. Like, people when you first start streaming say like, oh, if you go back and watch your VOD, if it's boring to you, it's boring to others. I am not the content I like to watch. Somehow I'm the content other people like to watch, but whenever I look at my own videos, I'm bored as shit. Like, I hate it. So I don't understand that whole thing about watch your VODs back. If you like what you're doing, then it's entertaining. It's not entertaining to me at all.
That's the thing. And also, thank you very much for the beard compliments. It's appreciated. No, I can really relate to that. I have actually thought about it from your point of view, from that point of view anyway, where do I find my content entertaining to watch? Because I don't know if I do, I'll be honest.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm like, I don't watch people that stream like I stream.
No, like, the only people that essentially stream like I stream, well, that's the thing, nobody streams like I stream, but people that stream similar content to what I do find it entertaining. I don't know whether it's because I've already done it, so I know what to expect, so it's like re-watching an episode of something. But no, that's a really interesting way of... I genuinely never... I'm writing this down. Because that's a really cool way of looking at it. Like, do you enjoy watching your own content?
Yeah, that's one way to think about it. But at the same time, don't put all your thoughts into that, because it's not always that. I like me and Tav have just said, we don't like watching our own content. It's not something that we enjoy. You really, that's a good thought for the beginning of streaming, but eventually you find your niche and what people like to watch from you. So also, hello Logic and Chip.
But yeah, no, 100%. Like, I love that question. It's a really good question. Oh god, but yeah, you said that you're a mechanical engineer?
By degree. So you technically can't call yourself a mechanical engineer without getting your professional engineering license. So I have a mechanical engineering degree and I work in a mechanical engineering job.
Oh, interesting.
So just short of the what's up?
Go on. No, go on.
Just short of the actual title, the professional title, I am technically a mechanical engineer.
Oh, that's the thing, because that's one thing I love to learn about people. That is who they are outside of what you see on screen. the sheer contrast of what you see on screen and what their profession is ridiculous. And I love every single word that they say when they say, "Oh, by the way, I'm actually a rocket engineer," or "By the way, I don't know, I run a hotel," or stuff like that. Like, I love it. I love just how contrast they are, their real life compared to their virtual life.
That's fair. You think like somebody is like, if somebody were to say to me, "I'm the CEO of like a Fortune 500 company," you think of them as super serious, always in a suit, and then you see them putting on a red panda onesie on stream, and you're like, "Who is this person?"
Yeah, literally, I love it. I love the contrast, and it just goes to show that regardless of who you are, if you really wanted to, you can start streaming, no problem.
Absolutely. And you can go to pick any 10 streamers. They're all gonna have different jobs. I'm not showing the onesie.
Even I've got a onesie, and that is underneath my bed at the moment. It shall stay there.
Dang it. I'll put mine on if you put yours on, Tav.
Alright, let's go.
Alright, let's do it right now. Do it. I'm taking my headphones out so I can't hear you. The things we do for content, people.
Oh my god. Could not agree more.
I can't believe you have me doing
this. So quick to put on, man. Like...
It's easy. I put this on every day before stream.
I have to derobe.
Oh my goodness. I should derobe because it's gonna get very hot soon, but I'm not going to. I know, Chip, I'm not even playing Minecraft and I have to put this thing on. Ah, unfortunate. So Tav, what is your onesie? Is it just a normal onesie or is it like something funny?
No, mine is about as normal as you can get.
Ah, dang it.
I've just got a camouflage onesie.
I was gonna say, you put on Christmas gear for Quack, you have to put on a onesie for me.
That's fine. Let me just sort out my hair. I look a mess.
Oh man, this onesie's supposed to be a punishment for stream. Now here I am. Oh, unfortunate. My goodness. All right, back at it.
Okay, we're good.
Oh my goodness, gotta fix the beard. Absolutely.
Hey, bro, when you start using a brush to brush your beard, you officially entered the ranks of the bearded folk.
I have been there, and then I decided to delete my beard from existence.
I mean, I don't know if I will.
I doubt you will. You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Right, let me just pour myself some adult apple juice. And whilst
I had a little bit too much adult apple juice yesterday, so.
Oh, on the water today, then, yeah.
that was a little. It was a party, is all I'm gonna say. Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Adult beverages, just a little bit, Quack. You know, just the smallest bit. And hello, Sophia. I merely partook. I just tasted it. I wanted to understand what it was like. I dipped my toe.
Yeah.
Yes. I just a little simple wine glass was just a sip, and that was nothing more.
You just tested the temperature of the water with your elbow. That is
exactly. If the elbow were my tongue.
Oh my god, Mimi. God damn it. No, stop it.
Thanks for derailing us, Selena. Oh my goodness. Thank you for the subs.
Oh my god, thank you very much.
Love you,
That's
Selena.
That's going to be going forever. Double onesie. Oh my god, that is appreciated, Mimi. Oh my lord. Okay, right, stop. That's enough. That's enough. You save those and you give them to that guy there, right? Save them. Give them to him.
She does it too much. She does it too much. It's her turn to do it for somebody else. Thank you, Selena.
No, give it to him. No, this is about him, not me.
Oh
God
my goodness.
I let my finger slip all the time.
She does. It's
Liar.
true.
It
She
takes
really
several
does.
clicks, okay?
Yeah, her finger slips a couple times, you know. It just
It's when
it
you
just
set up
happens,
a
you know?
macro.
Oh no, I accidentally set up a macro. Oh darn. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
All right.
Right.
So
Well, chat, don't worry, because at the end there is going to be a questions from the audience section. So save your questions till the end. This is proper like class, isn't it? Like
yeah, it is. I guess it is. We're in a college lecture right now.
Oh lord. But why did you choose the platform that you're currently on?
Twitch?
Yes.
I chose Twitch
And
because
are you only on Twitch as well?
I technically am on YouTube, kind of. I want to get back into it. I've been editing a video recently, because I'm gonna start getting into it. But it's this video is more like an introduction video to me, through clips from my streams. So it's gonna be like, you asked who is Sudarezz. I feel like the best way to do that would be to show that video, which is not even completely done at all. So I cannot show it, but yeah.
That's true, because that I make several notes throughout all of these episodes that I've done, and that is actually one thing that someone brought up. I don't know who brought it up, but they said that they raided someone, and when they raided them, they had a clip ready where they essentially had clips, short clips, all sorts of funny moments that they had in stream that they played for raiders to find out who they are, and that is a really good idea as well.
I've rated somebody like that as well. Yep, that they were. Did I rate them? No, I rated somebody, and then they rated somebody, and it was just their whole intro video was hilarious. They were like, they started off by saying like, it has a couple cuss words, so like just fair warning, anybody listening. Literally every clip was dropping an F-bomb, every single clip, and it was all just a bunch of him getting blown up by creepers and dying and things like that, and just it was great.
No, but that's the thing though, like if that's who they are, then that's who they are, and they're owning it, and I love that. That's
that's the content people like.
Yeah, literally, the people. That's one thing that, regardless of how many people come to me and ask me, like, I don't know what to do on my stream. Like, I really don't know what to do on my stream. Like, what do you suggest that I do? Like, what games should I play? And I always give them the same answer, because people don't turn up for the game. People don't turn up for your style of playing. The actual percentage of people that watch Twitch for the sole purpose of watching the gameplay played by that specific person is so minute that
it really is.
People don't realize that the reason why viewers come here isn't for anything else but you.
Right.
Like, people don't go to the Sudarezz channel for the amazing Minecraft playthrough.
Well, I hope they do.
As you mentioned earlier, you run around punching dirt. They don't go there for that.
Yeah, exactly.
They go there for you.
They have said it multiple times. They don't show up to watch Minecraft because they know I'm not good at it. If they wanted to watch somebody good play Minecraft, they'd go watch Dream. They'd go watch Tubbo. They'd go watch literally anybody else. That one dude's name that I can't remember, Technoblade. Like, there's a reason that they're here. And I know people are very caught up on the bigger channels because people think that the bigger channels are there because they're more entertaining. Some people hate big channels because there's no chat interaction. I like to focus my streams like solely on chat interaction. My eyes are always on chat and very rarely on the actual game itself. Like when I'm speedrunning Minecraft in the corner of my eye. That's pretty much what goes on.
And that's just it. Like, that's one thing that I have to, and I mentioned this earlier with Quack Quack. I feel like streamer brain and chat interaction and gaming is very much like you're on a track, and you're a horse, and you've got those paddles either side of your eyes, and you can only focus on one screen at a time. So
yeah.
if you're playing a game, you can only play the game, but if you've got to look at chat as well, like,
you got to figure it out.
It gets ridiculous. That's the thing. Like. Yeah. Honestly, it's
you're absolutely
ridiculous.
Right.
But what is? I think you might have covered this already, but I want to hear it from you. Now, I'm going to separate these two because there is a difference.
Okay.
What is your style on Twitch and on YouTube?
I think my style on Twitch is chat interaction. That's what it is. My whole thing is interacting with chat. Obviously, when I get bigger, I'm gonna have to make a decision or like lower chat interaction because there's gonna be a lot more people. I can't talk to every single person. When I'm streaming, typically, we'll say there's maybe like 17, 18 people talking at once. I'm having a conversation with every single one of them. But when there's gonna be 90, 100 people, I can't do that. It's gonna get crazy. We're already reaching the upper limit right now, and I'm freaking out. So I do a lot of chat interaction. I would say that I'm more on the side of releasing all my energy out into streams. For YouTube, I think I want to go with more of a kind of like highlights thing of what streams are like for my Minecraft stuff, which is gonna express my energy as well. But it's not going to be fabricated, I guess is what I'm saying. I'm not going to try to force myself to express energy to be funny. I'm just going to take what I have already done and use it from my streams because it's worked on Twitch. I hope it'll work on YouTube maybe.
So you're not very much into the idea of pre-recording some form of like skit of sorts and then posting that on YouTube. You much rather just take specific clips from your actual live streams and then upload them on there, or is that something that might be in the works in the future?
I think I'd like to just take the clips. That's the YouTube channels that I watch now mostly, is people who just take clips from their streams. Offline TV, Lily Pichu, she does that constantly. She takes clips from her streams and she'll show those on YouTube, but she'll they'll edit them in funny ways that make them more entertaining, because YouTube people are going to have a shorter attention span. If you see a video that's like 6 hours long, you're less likely to click on that than a video that's 10 minutes long, you know? You want you want to try and compress like a 4-hour stream into 10 minutes, and you want to do that in such a like fine-tuned way that you have the audience's attention the whole 10 minutes. And that's a challenge in itself. So kudos to YouTube people who have figured that out, like through their skits and everything, because that's ridiculous. I'm gonna just use what I've gotten on Twitch and what I've noticed that chat is like, oh, I like this part, kind of thing.
Oh, 100%. Like that is one thing that I've recently got to know more about, and that is just how much work goes on behind the scenes with making a YouTube video, because the amount of editing and work and choosing just the right moment that actually showcases who you are and what you want it to showcase is ridiculous. Like I recently had oh god, what's his name, Wishbone. He used to do cooking shows on YouTube, and it literally used to take him one whole week for a 10-minute video.
Oh yeah, crazy.
It blew my mind. That's the thing, it blew my mind, the amount of work that goes on behind it. And that's the thing, a lot of the people that want to start streaming and content creation don't know about all of that. And it's one thing that I've started saying, and I'm never going to stop saying it because I feel like it's so true. It's extremely easy to start streaming. It's extremely hard to start up streaming.
100%. After you get to a certain point, you're like, oh man, people are expected. Like people have put this in their daily lives. Like Selena in chat never missed one of my streams since day one. I've been streaming since March, the beginning of March. She has not missed a single stream. I feel like at this point, it's just ingrained in some people's schedules. Like, Suda streaming, gotta tune in. Or if I'm doing something at the time, then we'll show up later, kind of thing. And there's other people in chat that are like that too. Sydney, to be specific, Sydney, since she's joined my channel, has never missed a stream. So it's like it's crazy to me. But also back to the YouTube thing. You also see people, and I don't know if he's watching right now. But Quiff has grown his YouTube channel to almost 200,000 people this year alone, and he puts a video out, I think, every other day. Like it seems like his videos are relatively short, maybe like 7 to 9 minutes, I'd say. But just, you have to think, he has to go through and edit everything. He has to come up with ideas that he has to put out every other day. He has to, like, if he has people in his videos, he has to rely on them to show up, which I'm sure he can't get everybody 100% of the time. Other people have other lives to live. Like, that's so difficult. You have to give credit where credit's due. You have to make sacrifices to do this too, but it's, like you said, it's addicting. You do it once and you just want to keep doing it.
It literally is. It's like, I took a break from Twitch because it was shortly after I did my birthday week of stream where I was streaming every single day, and I got, like, I took a break after that, and it genuinely, like, as the days went by, I started thinking about, like, oh, I wonder what Paul's been up to, or I wonder what Jojo's been doing, and like each individual member, like, I start to like miss them, and I'm like, I need to get back. I miss them. Like, it's genuinely, like, I will say it continuously, but it is genuinely just chat. Chat's the reason why we're here, and chat's the reason why it keeps us coming back here.
Yep, I don't think that I would stream if there wasn't a chat, like, because then it'd just be me playing video games, talking to myself. I need the interaction. I need to know what's happening in people's lives. You're building a family. You're literally building a family. Whether some streamers will deny it till they're blue in the face that, no, I'm not building a family. I'm not building a family. They show up to your streams because they feel like they have a community there. Community is a family.
And that's another thing, like, another reason why I like to think that people will come and watch me, or another reason why I found myself watching other people, is you see a part of them being the other person on the other screen, that is a version of yourself that you'd like to improve on. So not necessarily become them, but maybe they're just really good at speaking to people, and then you go, I'd want to be more like them. I'm going to stick around and see how they do that, kind of thing. Like, that's one thing that you do very well. Like, I say you do very well. You do so well that it becomes an issue with the gameplay. Like you said, you look at chat and then you glance at the game. That's one thing that I'm trying to get a balance of, and that's one thing I look to you for, because you do have an amazing community, and you've built that bond, and just like you said, you've built a family, and it just goes to show that family's not necessarily blood.
And I appreciate it, because that's what me and everybody else in the Good Vibes community have been trying to do. So I'm gonna go a little off topic for some backstory for Good Vibes really quick.
Go on.
So the Good Vibes Discord that we have. So my stream in itself, our whole motto is comfy chaos. We are, like, I like to say that chaos is perfectly fine as long as you're comfy while it happens. But the Good Vibes Discord is where we bring everybody to. So whenever I plug my Discord, it's not just my Discord. It's mine Selena's, and Anna's Discord. GV underscore Mimi, GV underscore Anna. All three of us stream. We had the idea in the very beginning to create the what's it called? The good vibes stuff, where we wanted to just have good vibes. Literally, that's it. We initially were thinking of making like a podcast, but then I decided to stream, and then they were like, "All right, shit, I guess we're gonna stream now." So they followed suit with that. So we were able to start up. I started first, and then eventually they got through it, and they were like, we jumped on. Yeah, like Selena said, they jumped on board. It took a little bit, of course. I mean, you can't just go and say like, I'm gonna buy a mic, I'm gonna buy a camera, I'm gonna go ahead and just do this now. I mean, you can, but like you have to save up, you have to plan, you have to do all sorts of things. But whenever we bring people into the community, it's a community of us three, because we wanted to start a good vibes community, and that's, I feel like we've successfully been able to do that. We truly have made a place where people can honestly have good vibes.
And just looking at your actual Discord itself, you have a rather large amount of people in your Discord.
We do indeed.
Sorry, sure, I misspoke there. You have a rather large amount of people in your family. And
Thank you, Tab.
It honestly, it's something that you should be very proud of, because for those people to stick around there, for those people to be in that Discord, like, it clearly shows you've been doing a good job. And if you're going to take anything away from today, like, give yourself a pat on the back for that, because you're doing something right. Whether you can take the compliment or not, take it.
No, I absolutely will take it.
all three of you. Don't think I'm forgetting you, Mimi and Anna as well, because it's between all three of you.
Oh yeah, and that's what the GV in their names is, good vibes. I didn't put that in mine because I didn't start with the good vibes thing when I had first started streaming. We didn't have the Discord yet, but yeah, that's what their GV and their names stand for, good vibes.
Oh god. But what hardware did you start? What hardware did you start with compared to what you have now? Because obviously you must have made some changes along the way.
Nope, I had the exact same stuff.
Really?
Since I started, I have my same Logitech camera, my same Blue Yeti microphone, same keyboard, same mouse. I think the only thing I added was a stream deck and a ring light, because my lighting is garbage, so I needed to do something about that. The stream deck, just quality of life thing, but I think that's it. In terms of actual hardware, I haven't switched at all.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, because like I've made a lot of changes. I think from my original computer, the only thing that I still have left is the graphics card.
Really?
That's literally it. Yeah, it's been a hell of a ride, and like even my lighting, I recently upgraded those. Well, I say I've upgraded. Someone was extremely kind in gifting me these lights, because I went from. In fact, you know what? I'll show you because it's right here. I love bringing it out. But
and really quick, hi Evie, hi Sato, hi Fallen 2. Thanks for showing up, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you for the support.
Hi guys, how's it going?
Let's see this.
So, I have built this light out of a square pipe that I cut in half.
Okay.
Along length, and then used LED strips to go backwards and forwards. I think it's about 8 meters worth of LED strips in here. And then I used toilet paper as a diffuser.
Okay.
So this is it here. It's curved because it went here across my monitors, right? And just look at how trash that is.
Oh,
but
my
it just
goodness.
goes to show, like, you don't need to have the most up-to-date, top-notch like equipment to start streaming. it's easy to start. It's hard to start up. Like
it really is. It's easy to start. It's hard to go with everything else.
Yeah,
I have the most scuffed setup in the world. My desk isn't big enough to hold the equipment, so like I have like this much room for my mouse, and I'm playing games like that. It's oh god.
Is that because you don't have the width for it, or you just haven't got round to it?
It's because there's like a top part of the desk that sits on it, so I'm limited to the cubby area, and it's difficult.
Oh, right.
So I have to.
Are we going to see a desk upgrade at some point soon?
Hopefully this year. I'm trying to get a new desk.
This year? We haven't got long left, I'll tell you that.
We have not got long left. I'm going to maybe treat myself for Christmas.
Ooh. But that actually leads on perfectly to my next question. That is,
okay.
What is a massive change that you've made that has made little to no impact in comparison to what's a small change that you've made that has made the biggest impact on your stream?
A big change that's made a little impact, and a small change that's made a huge impact. A big change, I would say, that made little impact.
Do you want to hear mine?
Yeah. Give me an idea while I think about mine.
So, one of my biggest change, the one that I have personally spent the most money on, is a new computer case. I spent £200 on a brand new computer case. There's so much air in it. There's so much space, but it is essentially still a computer case. My old one was working just as well. Well, not quite, but just as well. And that was a massive change to me. I spent a lot of money. You guys on stream can't see that. No, that's made no change whatsoever. A small change that I've made is how I act when I get raided, because I've noticed that when I got raided, there was a lot of people and that number shot up. I felt like I was putting on a show for people, and it wasn't who I really was. And I'm still learning to this day about just realizing that the people that like you will stay, the people that like the show you put on will go when that show's over.
Okay, so you're saying more like when you were getting raided, you are now just focusing on being the same person, obviously saying thank you and being like very supportive and appreciative of what they did, but not trying to change your personality to fit what you think they'd like.
Exactly.
Okay. So I think in that case, a big change I've made would probably be we locked down our Discord. We had an incident that I'm not going to talk about, but we had an incident that needed us to lock it down. So I think that it didn't really make much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. It's more of a prevention thing in case we have more assholes trying to come into our Discord. That was a huge change. That revamping our entire Discord took maybe like a whole week for us to finally get the bugs out and everything. And in terms of people's enjoyment of the Discord, it didn't really change much, but in terms of our like just having that comfort that we know that things aren't going to be bad anymore because we have a lot more power and our viewers have less power to just come in and do whatever they want, that's made like a huge difference to me. But to everybody else, it's whatever, you know. A small change that I've made that's made a huge impact is turning off music when I'm streaming my main game. So in stream, I like to do marbles and I like to do Minecraft. Marbles is just a fun little thing, a little break from Minecraft when we need it. Gets everybody interacted with, and everybody can play marbles as long as you're on Twitch. It just !play. But not putting music in the Minecraft gameplay, I feel like has had people focus more on me and my trash gameplay and talking and things rather than the music. We used to get a lot of people be like, yo, turn this song up, turn this song up. I'm like, okay, but I don't want people to watch me for the music. I want people to watch me for me. So yeah. And yes, Fallen2, that's why you have to DM mods your Twitch username so we know who you are in the Discord, because if you're gonna be an asshole, we're gonna ban you on Twitch.
So that's without going into too much detail, that's the essentially two-factor authentication that you've introduced to your Discord to prevent issues down the line.
Exactly. So people, they join our Discord, the only thing they can see is the rules page and the about page. Can't type in it unless we will give them access manually if they message a mod or somebody from the stream team with their Twitch username, so that we know who they are and are able to be like, oh, okay, you're being a dick here, banned from the Discord, banned from stream. No questions asked.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh, man, I am racking up the channel points. I'm loving this.
Oh god, well, save them for after New Year, because I'm going to be having a whole revamp of the channel point redemptions and all the rest of the things that you could possibly use them for, bringing back some things that got taken off of there, and that's where I'm going to leave that.
I'm excited.
Okay, so this is technically a 3-part question. Well, it's a 2-part but with rules. So, who have you worked with that you thought to yourself, wow, you are an inspiration. Like, I want what you have. Like, I love what you do. I want to be more like you, right? And on the other side of that coin, who have you worked with that you thought to yourself, you are an arse. I do not want to be like you. Right? Now, the rules here are that I want to know who the good part of that question is. I don't want to know who the bad part is, but I want to know what bad quality that they had that you swore to yourself that you won't do.
Okay, good, because I have an answer for both, and I was like, I'm not saying anything for the second one. That's oh my gosh.
That's why I said no usernames, just the qualities.
But I can say the username for the first part, right? The happy part? Okay. I would say there's a lot of people. Whenever I work with a lot of streamers, whether it be Dango, Quack, Rem, the people that I interact with the most on a regular basis, there's things about each of them that I want to have, you know, like I want Quack's technical knowledge about streams. I want Dango's energy. I want Rem's love for her community, which I know I have my own way of all of those things, but like there's bits and pieces that I want to take from everybody to better myself. And like everybody says, you become like the sum of all 5 of your closest friends. And in streaming, it's the same thing. The 5 people you interact with the most, you're gonna become just like them. Like there's those 3 for Quiff. I want Quiff's like drive, his motivation. This man's putting out a video every other day, trying to come up with new content ideas. It's mad. Like it's actually mad how he's able to do that. So like I want all of those to rub off on me. Now for the bad thing, I think the one person that I swore I would never work with, and I've never worked with them before, but somebody who I found out that they won't work with people if they have a certain viewer count. And I was like, okay, that's toxic. Cause like when I first rated Rem, I rated Rem with like 10, 12 people. Rem was averaging like 45, 50, you know, it was nuts. I was just doing it to support. And Rem was like, yeah, let's stream together. I'm down. Like let's have fun. Let's have a blast. Rem gave me the time of day. And I feel like if I ever get to the point where I'm really big, obviously I can't say yes to everybody. So I'm gonna have to set a limit. But there are people who will just flat out say, Like you I feel like there's better ways to say things instead of just being like, no, sorry, you don't have enough viewers, so it's not gonna benefit me. Like I if I had like 20,000 viewers, I would absolutely stream with people who are averaging 10. I've been there. It sucks to like be grinding for months while seeing somebody with 20,000 viewers get 2,000 followers in one stream, you know? You're like, bro, it's gonna take me a whole year to get 2,000 followers. This is wild. So, like, I want to be the kind of person that when I'm big, I can help small streamers like boost their career a little bit. So that's why I swore that I would never work with that person ever.
That is something. Yeah, I can fully agree with you on that one, and I know who you're speaking about, and
yes,
again, it's the same thing with me. Like, I've said to myself that regardless of how many, whatever the number is that is under my subscribers, followers, the people that just follow me in general, regardless of what that number is, it's not going to be about the numbers game. For me, it's going to be about the feels game, because if it feels good to be with a person, to do stuff with them, to do content together, it's going to be so much better than when you're trying to do some content with someone that has X amount of numbers underneath their name on Twitch or YouTube or whatever platform you're going to use. Because I'm not here because of your followers. I don't even have a clue how many followers you got. I just find you funny and I'm curious as to who you are. And that's how I want to keep it.
Exactly. I want to do content with people that are going to help like me put out good content, and I want to help them put out good content. I could be doing a video with Mumbo Jumbo, and if I don't like his vibes, it's going to be trash content. Nobody's going to watch it anyways, so what's the point?
Yeah, quite literally. That's the thing. If you don't love what you're doing, stop doing it. Move on. Mm-hmm. And, oh, God. Truth right there. Literally.
Big truth. you gotta that's why I always say to stream, like, sometimes I need to play a game other than Minecraft, because if I'm playing Minecraft, I'm gonna be bored as shit, or I'm gonna be mad or whatever, so I need a break. If I'm not liking what I'm doing, stream's not gonna like watching. So I need to do things that I enjoy so I can spread that energy to them.
100%. But that actually is a great segue into my next question, which is, what is something that you consider yourself to be really good at?
I like to think I'm above average at chat communication. I don't think I have ever seen another streamer pay attention to chat as much as I do. It's like, of course I'll miss messages every once in a while if chat's moving quickly, but I can definitely say that my chat interaction and communication is some of the best, probably on Twitch, ever. So yeah. Bye, Evie.
Bye, Evie. But okay. And on the other hand of that, what is something that you find yourself to be bad at?
Playing Minecraft. I'm trash at the game. But it's a good
content creation. Yeah, get away from this question.
In regards to content, god damn it! Oh my goodness. I would say in regards to content creation, I'm pretty bad at, I would say, networking to meet new people, because like quickly, like I can meet new people and I can network with them just fine, but it's being able to meet a lot of people quickly. I'm not good at that. I'm more of the kind of person that meets somebody and wants to foster that friendship until it like progresses into a really good friendship, rather than just a, hey, I know you, we should stream sometime kind of thing, and then somebody's like, hey, do you know this person? I'd be like, yeah, I know that person. We talked once, you know? That's what I did with Rem. I rated Rem like 6-7 times. We were talking outside of stream. Me and Rem and Quack and Mel now do drinking nights kind of thing. Like our friendships are solidifying And I prefer to have those kinds of relationships because I feel like it'll benefit in the long run. There's definitely short-term clout, I guess you can get for content creation, but I don't want to do a short-term thing. I feel like I'm going to be using people. I want people to be able to say, I want to work with Suda because he's such a nice dude. We're good friends. I don't want it to be like, I want to work with Suda because we talked about it and we think it would benefit us both. Like, that's not, that goes back to the thing where it's like, I'm not going to want to do something if it's going to not be good for me, if I'm not going to enjoy it.
100%. 100%. I couldn't agree with you more. And yeah, do you know what? I can relate to that myself as well, because there's a chat that we're both a big part of, and there's a lot of content creators there, and I found being introduced to that crowd of content creators that are all essentially willing to do work together. It was really overwhelming for me, because I felt like I don't know who to go for, what to do. Like, I don't know any of these people, and I like how you've approached that. Like, you've essentially went, right, bam, I'm gonna get to know you. Once I've got to know you, that's when I'll move on. Well, I'll get to know someone else, not move on. But I like that.
Exactly. And it's also, it gets difficult as you go on, because then it's like, oh man, now I gotta choose who to raid of my like 4 really close friends. It's like, I need which person have I not caught up with in a while, so I can be like, hey, remind them through a raid, like, hey, still love you, you're awesome, like, I haven't forgotten about you, kind of thing. Or sending a message. I'll send a lot of messages to people on Discord constantly saying, hey, I appreciate you, thank you for this, thank you for that, you're an awesome person, we need to talk soon, just play a game, whatever, we just need to interact with each other. So like, I'll message people all the time, and you're right, that Discord we're in, the collab Discord, is like, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of big people too, and it's like, well, I don't really care that they're big. It's more of a, who did I notice is nice? Who can I be like, you're a really nice person, I want to talk to you, I want to hang out with you, I want to get to know you. And then after everything is through there, we can get into the content creation, if we decide that we are good with like vibing with each other.
100%. Yeah, I really like that idea. I'm actually going to try and take that up on myself, because that's something that I, as well as you, said that you struggle with networking with large crowds of people or groups of people. I'm going to take that on myself. That's going to go on my list.
Yes,
you're
more things on the list.
You're getting good headway tonight, because this is 2 things I've added now.
Hell yeah, let's go, chat. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I feel like if I was at a party, you can think of it like a party on the internet. I'm not gonna go to the big crowd of people that all know each other. I'm gonna find somebody that's a little bit away. I'm gonna go talk to them and be like, hey, how are you? What's going on? What's your name? Let's vibe. And then maybe you can introduce me to the big crowd, and then I can meet more people there. I don't want to just force myself and be like, hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Sudarezz. How are you doing? Gotta think of it like a party. I like how you use
the party analogy, because that's one way that I like to describe new people coming into your channel via a raid. Because I've used it before on one of the other episodes where I can't remember who said it, but they said that they raided one of their friends, and their friends essentially didn't acknowledge the raid or any of the new followers and people that were in chat. And I then compared a raid to entering a party with your friends. Now, entering the party with your friends is essentially your channel and your chat, and that party that you've just entered is the raid. And that's just it. You're not just gonna enter a party and only speak to your friends. You need to go speak to everyone else, because this is a new environment. This is a whole new bunch of people you've just been introduced to. Just because you're new here doesn't mean you don't speak to anyone. And I like how this whole party thing is being used more and more throughout Twitch as well. I like how people are describing different scenarios, but with the word party, which really kind of brings some good vibes to it. So you're really living up to your name there. I like that. I like that.
You really gotta. It's some people. It's just easier to attribute it to real life situation. So sometimes you gotta just do that.
100%. I always find myself doing that. But in the spirit of good things to do and good habits to pick up is breaks, stretching, and grabbing a snack.
It's true, Tab. That's true.
With that in mind, we're gonna go have a quick little 10-minute break. Go grab yourself a snack, stretch your back, and we'll see you when we're back.
All right, sounds good.
Bye. We're back.
Hello. What's going on?
I'm doing good.
Oh my god, we're back.
I've literally just had some some food because I've had previous interview with Quack Quack, and before that I wasn't hungry, so then I sat through that one and then got halfway through this one and I was like, oh, I need to eat something.
It's funny because Tav called me earlier and I was like, oh my god, Tav, I'm eating right now. Holy crap.
Oh, brilliant. But this one's an interesting question for me anyway.
All right, lay it on me. I'm ready. We're back. I'm ready.
How has streaming influenced you outside of the online world?
I can't answer that because we are currently in a pandemic, but I will say that I think I've always wanted to try this. I think that if I ever had to give a speech in front of people, I used to be terrified of speeches in school. Like I would do them. I'd have like problems and things, I'd be like kind of thing. But I feel like now, if I had to give a speech in front of people, streaming has helped me bullshit so many things because I have to do things on the fly and live that I think if I had to give a speech, I'd be perfectly fine doing it. I'd be afraid still. I'm afraid every time I hit the live button, but every time if I had to give a speech, I feel like I'd do great, honestly. And
so
I don't know
you would
how.
say that it's influenced your confidence positively then?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I do stupid shit on stream all the time for people I've never met before, like I do the chicken dance on stream against my will, of course, but I do it. I wear onesies on stream, like I say weird things, like it's definitely influenced my confidence positively, like in a huge way. It's a blast. It's honestly a blast.
Okay. Now there's always a part of content creation that not a lot of people like to speak about because it just brings a whole load of truths to the table that a lot of people aren't really ready for, and they haven't been dealing with it, or they haven't reached that point yet. Yeah. Personally, I can definitely say that streaming has definitely helped me in certain aspects of my life, but at the same time it's been detrimental in others. And one area that I've noticed that it has been detrimental to me is fearing that I'm not able to deliver the same style, not the same style, the same vibe that people came here for continuously.
Okay.
And that's something that always plays on in the back of my mind, that I'm worried that have I stopped being me, essentially, which is a really stupid question to ask yourself, but nonetheless it happens, and that's something that obviously it stays on the back of my mind all the time. How I deal with it has changed and it has improved, but that's one of the things that is one of the ways that it's impacting me negatively. What about yourself?
Okay. I totally see where you're coming from. I don't have very much interaction with people outside of my stream. I say it all the time that when I stream, I put on a different personality. I'm not afraid to admit it. It's not far off from my normal personality. I would just say it's more energetic. In that sense, I have to force myself to be more like my personality. I have to kick it up like 3 notches for stream. So like you'll find me yelling in stream. You'll find me jumping up and down in my chair, using my hands a lot more to talk, kind of thing. I don't do that normally. I'm just literally after I'm done streaming, I'm typically exhausted. I'm exerting all of my energy into the camera and into chat. And after stream, I'll do Discord streams. So like I know people can tell like my energy's drained in those because like I'll talk to chat and everything in the Discord streams. I'm just vibing and I'm just like taking it easy, playing the game casually, not worried about being super entertaining. I'm not getting followers or subs or anything for this. The Discord streams are solely so that people can feel a little bit more connected to me as the streamer if they want to, because if they have a mic, they can talk to me. Or there's not a lot of people, so their messages don't get drowned out, kind of thing. It's more of a one-on-one thing, but I feel like I'm a little afraid that people are gonna like get mad because they're like, well, that's not the real you and this and that. And I'm like, well, of course it's not the real me. Are you crazy? Like, it's most of the time it's not the real anybody. I would say maybe 85% of the time it's not the real person that you're seeing on stream, like off of stream. They're not going to be acting that way all day. If they're that energetic, they're going to have to eat like 5,000 calories a day just to keep up with themselves. It's crazy.
No, I can fully relate to that as well. But one thing that I can say about myself is also you've added another thing, Discord streams for close people on the list. But one thing that I have always tried to do is try and remain myself, but I can definitely see. I see where you're coming from. You have to be more of an energetic side of yourself.
Yeah.
I guess I don't know, because I don't
see,
know.
it's like you're still being yourself. You're just being like yourself on crack is the way I see it.
Yeah.
Because like Selena can probably attest. I make the same jokes I do on stream, maybe a little bit less because my jokes can get pretty raunchy. But I make the same jokes I do on stream. I respond to things the same way. I just put more energy into it to entertain a little bit more. I'm me. It's me. It's just more energy.
Because one thing that I've noticed with myself, well, I've noticed, I know for a fact that I do this, is my humor isn't TOS friendly. So that's how I have to restrict myself, essentially. But apart from that, it's very much the same person. But yeah, like you said, with a bit more energy. I like that. Okay.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
And the Discord stream thing, I highly recommend it. To any streamers. It's a good way for people in your Discord to know you better. I feel like it's more of a bond solidifying thing that they're going to get to see more of the normally on a day-to-day basis, but at the same time, let's say, because like I don't play Cyberpunk on stream. I did it once, but not anymore. If I want to play a game, then I'll play it to my Discord and just be like, hey, now you guys can watch and we can just have casual conversation. I actually got that idea from Brit Balls, because she goes into her Discord like when she wakes up and sees if somebody's there to talk. She goes after stream and sees if somebody's there to talk. Sometimes she won't go to sleep because she's just in her Discord talking with people. And we've gotten close to that, haven't we, Sydney? But like it's I joined in once and I was like, this is a great idea to do. Brit has like maybe 20 people joining at a time, but like it's nuts.
I really like that, because I have literally written down do Discord streams for close people, and I really like that.
Highly recommend it, honestly.
I really like that.
You're gonna be tired as hell afterwards, but you gotta make the sacrifice.
Hey bruh, like this is my Sunday, right? And currently it's 10:26 p.m. You're my second interview, and after this I'm uploading things to YouTube and making sure everything's just right. So like I said, YouTube worries are sleep worries are very much on my palette of tastes. So Oh,
You're
God.
always thinking about it. So what I'm hearing is you want me to cut this short. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
No. I was just trying to find on my list on where we was, so don't skip the gun there, young lad. Oh, God. But, right, what content do you do now in comparison to the content that you've done when you first began?
When I first began, the first thing. Oh, hi Mel. When I very first began, I played Overwatch my first stream, and I quickly realized people did not want to see Overwatch. They wanted to see Minecraft. At least the people that I had brought into my stream. So I switched to Minecraft. Haven't looked back since. When I did Minecraft the first time, or the first few times, initially before One More Block, I was playing on a server that I had set up myself, and I was playing with my friends, Selena, Anna, some of my friends from college. We were just in a voice call, talking, having fun there, and they would lurk in my stream so I'd get the viewers, and that's what started. And then One More Block came along, and then I put all my time into that when we started that first up. And eventually that turned into punching dirt, and I stopped actually playing Minecraft in One More Block. So that was that. And then when everybody kind of slowed down with One More Block, when the community server popped up and everything, rightfully so. But then I started doing the Minecraft speedruns because I was like, that was a lot of fun. It's still a lot of fun. It's pain and suffering constantly, but it's still fun. Selena, we can play Minecraft again soon. I still have that sub server, Selena, so I'll get on again, I promise.
Nice. So you mainly just do like Minecraft and just chatting now?
Yep. I can't even say just chatting because it's a lot of just chatting, but I keep it on the Minecraft thing because I'm speedrunning in the back still.
Right. Okay, and by the looks of the chat that I've been reading occasionally, it's more like just running. Like.
Oh my goodness.
But where do you see yourself? Your brand, your channel, your internet presence going? I don't want a end goal. I don't want that. I want, like, because trying to find an end goal is extremely hard for anyone, regardless of what they try and tell me. But I want to know, like, your next big milestone.
My next big milestone. One I'm really looking forward to. We're about to hit 1,000 followers, about 100 away. So I'm really looking forward to that. But I wouldn't call that my big milestone. I would say the next big milestone I want to hit would probably be partner status. And I honestly, at the growth that we've been going at and the networking I've been making, I think I can make it happen by TwitchCon next year, which is like in September. It's gonna be a hell of a grind, but that's what I'm currently shooting for, is becoming partner, or at least meeting the requirements to be partner.
Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. And why not bigger?
Why not bigger? What do you mean?
Why settle for partner?
Well, I wouldn't say I'm settling for partner.
I mean,
that's
it's
just
your
the
first big milestones from what I've heard.
that is the current big milestone that I am aiming for. Yes. I guess if you want me to keep going past that, after partner, I want to be able to interact with bigger streamers, because obviously, like, people like Pokimane, Lily Pichu, all of them aren't gonna acknowledge many people that are small like us, you know?
Oh, I know. I've sent messages. Yeah, I know.
I want to be able to have them notice me and be like, oh, I want to play with this dude. I like, other people are talking about him, kind of thing. That's a huge milestone. Also, getting sponsors for things, videos, for streams, ads, and things like that, to be able to be like, oh, this stream is sponsored by I don't know, Audible, NordVPN, all that stuff. That's also a very big one that I'd like to do. That's oh. I was like, wait, what? Oh my goodness.
You gotta keep one of them on a surprise, just literally out of nowhere. Like, bam!
I'm just gonna have a piece of paper that I have right here. Sponsored. Oh my god.
But okay, all right. No, I like that. I like that, and that is a something huge because it speaks about who you are as well. Because wanting to be noticed by the people that only notice the top 1% is huge, and
that is a very big goal. Yes,
it is a very big goal, and I like your ambition. I honestly do, and I hope to God that you reach it. And yeah, no, honestly, that's good. Good on you. I like those kinds of goals, because even if you aim for the stars, at least you get to the moon.
True. And I'm hoping to reach the stars. Honestly, like I have stars, it. Man.
Become a star.
Yeah, screw the stars. We're going straight to the edge of the universe at this point. We've made it this far. Might as well keep going, but. I always say that if I do become like super big, I want to bring my friends up with me, and I know that if they want to, or if they ever become super big, I trust that they're gonna do the same for me. Like again, if I got super big and I was doing collaborations with the top 1% streamers, you know, like just all of them, I would be like, hey, by the way, can I invite this person to it? Like, I think they'd be a really good fit, kind of thing, you know? And then, bam, they get exposure, and then I hope that they're gonna kind of chain it down, be like, bam, here, I want to invite this person, they get exposure, and it just goes exposure for all my friends, you know? That's kind of what I want to be able to do. I would love to help smaller streamers, but my friends are gonna have to come first to bring them up to where I'm at. And that's also another thing, going back to the making a lot of friendship connections. I don't tend to rate a lot of my friends anymore. I tend to rate a lot of random people to try and make more connections, because at the end of the day, I'm trying to help out my friends, but it's going to take a while, you know what I mean?
No, I can understand where you're coming from, because raiding, like, your viewers are already going to be aware of who those people are. They're not going to be aware of who that small person, the 2 viewer Joe, they're not going to have a clue who they are. And that small raid, or that raid, regardless of how big it is, it might just make their day. It might just make their month. It might be the reason why they carry on streaming.
Mm-hmm.
And it might just be the reason why they might just blow up. Because if it wasn't for NitroStorm raiding Jets, I wouldn't be here now. This conversation would not happening. Like, it's as simple as that. Simple as that.
Yeah, it's. I remember the first time I got raided, and I was ecstatic. You know, it was great. It's like, oh man, somebody noticed me enough to be like, hey, I want to raid this person. It feels good.
Quite literally, yeah.
And but, Selena's right. Connections are big key, because, and I know Selena's had the same thing happen to her twice, actually. She's gotten 2 very big raids. One was with like something like 200 and something people, and another was with like 90 or something. It was crazy. Selena's had massive raids because she's in those people's chats, and people know her, and they're like, oh wait, Selena said that she streams, like maybe we'll go and raid this person. Or other people in chat are like, oh, you should go raid Selena. I've seen Selena who plays the same game at this point, you know, she's streaming right now. And it's like, oh, okay, great, I'll raid them. And it's like, on the flip side, I've had the same thing happen to me recently with Donnie Bobes. He raided me, and when I went back to see his stream to see why it happened, he was scrolling through Twitch to see who to raid, and he was like, wait, I recognize that name, that's Suda. let me see if that's the same Suda. So he went into one of the Discords, I'm sure, and like saw if it was the same name. He's like, yeah, that's the same dude. We're gonna raid him. Yeah, absolutely. So I'm like the connections are the biggest thing.
No, I can fully, I can fully agree with that. And you're welcome, Jimmy, Mimi. Hannah's name hasn't popped up, where is she? Get it, pop up in chat. I'll give you a follow as well.
Anna, show up. Pull up, Anna. Come on, where are you at? Selena, take Anna's computer and just pull up.
But there's one thing that used to really worry me and used to give me issues, and that is that blue light. Currently for me, blue light has been a massive issue for me because it's been affecting my sleep. It's all sorts. But what's one thing that has physically been detrimental to you from streaming?
Physically been detrimental? My sleep schedule, obviously, because I do things at the randomest of times. I'll end stream at anywhere from like 9:45 to like 11, and then I'll go to Discord and I'll stream from anywhere from like the end of stream to midnight, or in rare occasions 5 a.m. Like, I have a garbage sleep schedule. Even if I have to work the next day, I'm like, I'll be fine, right? I wake up and I feel sick because I'm like, oh god, I should not be awake right now.
That's quite literally me down to a T, because I start my streams at 9:30 p.m. my time, and I'll finish, well, I aim to finish at like literally 12 o'clock, but occasionally that runs over. And yeah, I think when you start streaming and you want to do it more often, you've got a schedule. It's like an unwritten contract that you sign that just disables the learning and the ability to understand what sleep is and a sleep schedule, because it literally, you just have no time for that.
Exactly. Yep. Absolutely.
I know Wishbone. This was one of the other guys that I did a Infectious Thoughts with. This is the one that was that took a week to film his own cooking show to YouTube.
Wishbone, you're a legend, homie. You're crazy. You're absolutely nuts.
But do you ever hit like a creator's block whenever you're going, when you're about to start a stream, or you're thinking about what you're going to do next? Like, do you ever, because like I found this with I think it was Wishbone that I brought it up, or someone else. Either way, there's two ends of it. I get the end of I don't know what to do, so I just shut down. Or there's the other end of it where there's so many ideas that I want to do that I don't know which one to choose, and then inadvertently shut down.
I don't think I've had that issue. I've definitely been in the situation where I've had too much to do, and I've had to make decisions on what do I. It's a mix of what do I want to do and what's going to benefit the most, kind of thing, you know? Because it's a lot of the times we do things to benefit each other. Like I said earlier, it's a horrible way to do things, but sometimes you can't avoid it. But like it's a very balance of, I love to do this with this person, and then I'd love to do this with the other person. Then it comes down to, can I move days around, and like if so, which one do I do first? And like I very rarely turn down opportunities to do things, even if it's just somebody like, hey, I need an extra Among Us player, you want to join? I'll be like, okay, sure. I'm not doing anything right now, I'll join in, whatever. But it's very rare for me to turn anything down. It's more of a, when can I find place in the stream schedule to do this? Because at the same time, I also have to do what everybody in my chat loves to watch, which is me being bad at speedruns and talking to them, you know? So like, I don't think I ever have like creator issues like that. It's more of a
scheduling issue.
Scheduling issue, yeah. That's yeah.
Okay. Now this question, I love people say. I love seeing people squirm because I just love it. Who, in your opinion, and you can only choose one, who in your opinion is among one of the most underrated person that you know on Twitch that you do not understand why they are not got like 1,000 people watching them, or 2 or 1 million people watching them? Like, in your opinion, they should be up there and you don't understand why. Go.
Why you're not? Let's see. I would have to say, ooh man, can I look through my follower list really quick?
Yeah, no, go on, yeah.
All right.
This one's good because it always gets people thinking. That's the thing.
Oh man.
Who do you think is the most underrated person that you've watched?
I am between a few people.
Gonna have to pick one.
Just one.
No, I'll tell you what. I'll let you choose 2. I've let everyone else choose 2.
All right. I'll choose 2. Wow, I need to go through my followers list and clean this out. I don't even know who half these people are. I would say between Rem and Brit. Those two, Rem's energy is incredible, and like just her streams are entertaining. Rem is one of the few streams that I'm able to sit through and watch to the very end. She's good at interacting with chat. She's entertaining. Like, she's the whole 9 yards, you know? Brit is, her energy is off the charts. Like, it's nuts. Brit's energy is crazy, and she's a very nice person. She has a great content. She's crazy. She's nuts. Brit's on another level of insane. So those are the 2 people that I'm like, these people have the potential to literally just, like, they can be as big as they want anytime. And Brit's well on her way, but I feel like Rem has the desire to do other things at the same time as stream. So she's putting not 100% of her time into it. I know that Brit's putting 100% of her time into streaming. So yeah.
I have actually, ever since, I can't remember who mentioned her name, but they mentioned her name and I was like, right, I'm gonna check out who this is. And for starters, it completely caught me off guard. I was expecting a British person, right? she's not British, and
hey, what's her name?
Sorry?
What's her name?
Brit Balls.
Oh, Brit. Okay.
Yeah, like, again, I was expecting, as the name says, but that's not what I got. But
you got a girl whose name is Brittany.
Yeah, and it caught me off guard, but she is genuinely, like you said, she's got a very good interaction, and she has a skill that Quack has that I'm trying to pick up on, is being able to single out that individual person in chat and just be like, hey Sydney, it's fine, don't worry, goodbye, have a good evening,
thanks for hanging out.
Just like that, just being able to literally stop everything, focusing on that person, make them feel like they're literally speaking to them. She's got that skill.
Yes. They Quack and Brit are definitely really good at that. Yeah, absolutely. I can 100% agree.
And it's something that genuinely made me, like, I just popped up in chat just to like say hello and just be me, and the way she focused in on me just made me feel like, wow, she's like actually acknowledging me as a person, like not just a username. Like, yeah, no, okay, all right. I like your answer. But my last question.
Oh, okay.
What is one topic, subject, or game that regardless of what's happening, you always can go back to. Like if you're having a crap time with a game and you're like, do you know what, I really hate this game, I want to do something else, I want to go back and do this, and you go back and do that. What is that?
It's always Minecraft. Always Minecraft.
Yeah.
Even when I get sick of Minecraft, I'm always like, all right, let me go back to it anyways. We can do something.
Let me play some more Minecraft to get over Minecraft.
Yeah. Exactly. It's like my speedruns are going well. I'm going to go start a hardcore world. I'm going to go on one more block. Any of the servers I'm on, I'm going to go and do something. There's always something else to do if you're pissed off at something else. That's why I love Minecraft. It's so versatile. Crazy.
100%. I can relate to that as well, because I found myself playing Minecraft and I'm like, oh god damn it, I just died.
It's something about Minecraft is literally a constant grind. And I don't typically like playing games that are grindy, but something about Minecraft, it's like the game itself is supposed to be a grind, unlike other games where you have to grind to relax, or you have to grind to do this, you have to grind to do that. Minecraft is, you want this, grind for it. And then when you get that, it's not going to make you broken. You still got to grind. You still always have to do something. There's always a way to be better in Minecraft.
Right. Now, we have come to the part of the show, the part of the episode, where we can take questions, where I will take some questions for Suda from the audience.
Audience, what do you got? Come on, lay it on me, audience.
But whilst they're doing that, Suda, I've spoken to you beforehand, and now is your time. Now is your time, because I've been asking you numerous questions, and you've very much been underneath the microscope, and it is now your time to, within reason, ask me any question. No holds barred.
Within reason? Oh my god. Okay, let me think. Okay, I need the first name that comes to your head when I say this, okay?
Okay.
Favorite viewer?
Paul.
For some reason, I knew it was going to be Paul. Now, Tav, would you say that you tend to have favorites in terms of viewers, or no?
Yes.
Okay. See, I know that there's a lot of that's a hard question to go off, because, and I'm very open about this in stream, people will be like, oh, Suda's playing favorites, and I'm like, yes, I'm playing favorites. I have favorites. I'm not gonna say you're all my favorites. Bullshit. There are people that have been great in chat and they turn out to be assholes later, that I'm like, yo, get out of here. I don't even want you here. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Like, what? It's nuts. Oh, yeah, there you go. Paul is killing me.
Like, this guy has literally raised my BPM to 145. I genuinely thought I was going to die. Like,
it's
you
nuts.
build bonds with certain people, and yes, of course you're going to have favorites, but I don't really like to call them favorites. I like to call them friends.
I call them favorites and friends. Like, whenever people bring up the topic of favorites, I'm always like, do I need to list my favorites? Because I'll do it again. Like, I'm like, let me start from the beginning. We got Anna, we got XD, we got Selena, we got Evie, we got Sydney. Like, I'm going to go down the list if you guys want me to. It's not going to be like in order, because I don't think about it in order. It's more of a, if you're one of my favorites, you're on equal terms with everybody. There's a reason you're on that list of favorites.
Okay. Now, there was a question for you in here, which was, Suda, what is one stream that you will never forget the rest of your life, and why?
Oh man, a stream. There's a lot. Actually, there's a lot. I think the obvious one is the charity stream I did when I had just reached, what was it, like 100 followers? Like, that's like relative to people who do charity streams, 100 followers isn't a lot for the goal I had set. My goal is $1,000. And the reason that I will never forget that stream is because my chat decided to, like, they just alone, the people that were regulars in my chat donated, I think, close to like $600 by themselves. It was nuts. But then it got even more nuts, and this is one of my top viewed clips ever. It got even more nuts. Grimes showed up and donated $100, and then he asked me, which one of these companies is your favorite company? He gave me like Taco Bell, Tesla, Apple, Microsoft, and a couple others. And I chose Tesla. I was like, I love Tesla cars. They're incredible, and like that's my favorite company out of that list. Grimes went on ahead and sold a Tesla stock and donated that money to the charity. So not only did we smash the charity goal, but Grimes easily donated like $1,000 to this charity, all because I randomly chose Tesla. And like that's a big one that I'll never forget. Another one that I'll never forget that is always sticking with me is the stream that Evie joined in. I was like, I just remember the end of that stream, which is when Evie had joined. I was in the One More Block server, and I was doing what I do, punching dirt, and Evie popped in and just was like very timid and shy, just, hi, how's everybody doing? And talking to us, saying, I just got off a plane. I was like flying for a shit ton of hours from Russia to the US. And now here I am. And I was like, holy crap, why are you awake? And Evie was just like, I just decided to get on Twitch. Evie told me that she didn't even mean to click on Twitch. She meant to click on something else, but then she clicked on Twitch, and I was one of the recommended streamers that she decided to watch. And like, Evie is such a valued member of our community that like I just that memory in my head has stuck there. Like, a lot of the things Evie said about, I want to bake a cake, and I was like, so bake a cake. And then she's like, I don't have the stuff. And I was like, well, go get the stuff. And she's like, I have to quarantine for 2 weeks because I just flew in from another country. And I was like, oh my god, like it's wild just how much of that just stuck in my head. So those are two of the streams that I'm gonna remember for forever, probably. That was a really good question, Selena.
That was a really good question, yeah. And
What about
Fallen
you,
Comrade wants to know who your favorites are in the list. Go.
I can't do it in order because that's probably not possible.
In no particular order. There we go.
In no particular order, I'm gonna say what I said earlier. Anna, Selena, we have Evie, Sydney, of course, is one of my favorites. Let's see. Pickle, my friend Eric. Like, there's a lot. Pretty much, if you have a VIP tag, you're probably one of my favorites. I'm giving you that VIP tag for a reason.
Okay. It was me. I'm the biggest impact.
Okay, Anna, sure.
Oh god. Right, have you got any more questions for me? Because I can guarantee you have.
More questions for Tav. Let's see. I need to come up with some difficult questions.
You can try. Many have tried to throw me off. Not actually. No one has thrown me off so far.
Oh, and you said within reason, unfortunately. Dang it.
Well, I said within reason because, like I discussed with you earlier,
like you discussed with me earlier?
Yeah, that one thing that they don't know about.
Ah, that one. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Okay.
So, pretty much the only thing.
Okay, what was your what mentally harmed you with streaming? There's always something for somebody. What mentally harmed you with streaming?
Give me an example. To me, it's a bit of a wide-ended question, open-ended question.
My biggest thing when I was streaming, I had the biggest fear that my community one day would want to up and leave me. So like I was having nightmares about it, and it was inhibiting like my sleep because I was just terrified of that. So I would say that harmed me mentally because I was like freaking out about I gotta be the best I can. I gotta put 120% in, and Like it was eating at me like constantly. That was the only thing I thought about was I need to be constantly showing my chat love or they're gonna leave one day, kind of thing. What is something that's eating at you while you're streaming?
This one's not very much of a while I'm streaming. This is when I'm not streaming, and that is the fear that one day I stop streaming for whatever reason, however genuine it might be, and no one will notice.
Okay.
And that no one would send a message, or that no one would care.
Yeah.
That, to me, has played on the back of my mind a lot of times.
That is, Selena's right. That is a terrifying one to think about. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like holy crap. Okay, that's a great answer. Oh my god, that one was rough.
You were not ready for that.
I really wasn't, honestly. Like I feel like it's kind of similar with what I was thinking. Just my community leaving me. Like it would have the same result if they left me and I stopped streaming. Nobody would say anything to me, you know. So
that's the thing, and what is really rough is the amount of the amount of content creators that are currently in chat that maybe didn't think about it that way, but the amount of people that can relate to that is scary.
Yeah.
Because I said it from the very beginning, and I'll carry on saying it till the day I finally stop streaming. Chat's the reason why we come back.
100%. Chat is definitely the reason we come back. Okay, Tav, what's the worst thing that's happened to you on stream?
Worst thing that's happened to me on stream? Define worst thing.
That's I'm leaving it very open-ended.
Fine. No, I said no holds barred. Right.
I think I got one that was close to stumping you.
It was, but no holds barred.
Bye, Selena. Thanks for waking up.
Oh, thanks for coming in. We're going to be ending soon anyway, but thanks for tuning in. I got a text midstream from one of the girls that I was seeing, and I said one of the girls that I was seeing like I'm some sort of pimp. No, just I was seeing her, and she just said that, oh, I'm gonna get back with my boyfriend, and I was like, well, you didn't tell me that, but do you know what? Kind of want to tell him, like, and trying to keep my cool during the stream when I recently started. That was the worst thing I've ever had to do.
Oh my god. Yeah, having to. There's definitely been times where I was like fuming at something or sad or anything, and you have to really try your hardest not to show it on stream. Oh my god. Yeah, that is rough, Tab. Holy crap, that's a. Oh.
I did say no holds barred, and I'm gonna stick to it on my end.
You did. I'm gonna go ahead and take my trophy as having one of the harder questions.
Do you know what? Yeah. All right. Okay. Do you know what? I'll leave it up. I think I'm gonna. I'll write Suda on him.
Yes! Finally! It's about time, chat. I have been asking him to write something of mine on his board forever. Holy crap.
Right. That is Suda with hardest question.
Yes.
If that
Nobody
stays on there.
If any of you fuckers take it, I'm gonna be pissed.
If that stays there. Right. if that stays there for the next 10 episodes of Infectious Thoughts, you will earn yourself on that board.
Oh, bet. Easy. Easy. I got this.
I did. Oh, damn it. You can't even see it. There you go. It is definitely written down.
I'm taking this. Oh, absolutely. This is great. 10 out of 10. Yes.
So far, hardest question. Yeah, I'll give you that. Right, I'll take one more question for you if you have one.
I don't think I have
one.
End it. Honestly.
Awesome. Well, that has been episode 11 of Infectious Thoughts. If you're watching this on Twitch and you've come in late, have no worries, because this will be uploaded to YouTube. If you're watching this on YouTube, give myself and the guy next to me, Sudarezz, a big old follow. Both of our links are going to be down below. Give us a follow, a subscribe, come into our streams. But what I want you to do is go into his stream and just be like, hey, Tav sent me. And just watch him squirm.
Please do. I'll squirm for you if you want.
But it's been an absolute pleasure, Suda. Thank you very much for doing this. Honestly, I have really enjoyed it. And,
I did too. It was a lot of fun.
Good. I'm glad that you had a great time. And oh, hello, Princess Lazy. And I will, maybe in the future, we'll have another follow-up to this.
Oh, I'm all for it.
And we'll see how your answers change next time.
All right, looks good.
But yeah, that's from myself and from Sudarezz. Peace out. We'll see you next time.
Bye bye.